Hi, good morning, everyone. Namaskar. I wanted to share with you a brief summary of the Open Doors report that came out yesterday. This is a fantastic report for all of us working in the higher education industry, and especially working with in the space of international education, working with US institutions. This video should help you make sense of the key numbers that we in India should be aware of about the international student mobility trend to US. My name is Ankur Vohra. I'm a higher education consultant based out of New Delhi and India. So what is Open Doors? Quickly, the Open Doors report on international education exchange is like the Bible for all of us working in the international education space, especially focused on US. The Institute of International Education comes out with this report yearly, and it has been coming out since 1948. It's a fantastic resource. I encourage every one of you to go through the detailed report. But if you don't have the time, well, I'm here to help you to sum it up in just about under 5 minutes. So what does the report say? The good news is there are about almost 948,000. So to be exact, 948,519 are the number of international students enrolled at US higher education institutions. Fantastic number, and exciting for all of us in the higher education space to seeing the growth of international students in the US market. I believe US is a fantastic destination for international students, and more students choosing US is a great thing for all of us. So where are these students coming out of? So the top three countries you see here on the report numbers are China, India, and South Korea. Leave aside South Korea for a minute. If you see, China and India are the two biggest source countries for US institutions in terms of international students. China forms almost 30% of all international students on US campuses, and India is not far behind. We have almost 21% of our students studying in US higher education institutions, which is a great number. 21% of all the international students in US are from India, and if you count China and India together, 52%. Almost 52% of the international students come from these two countries. That's a big number uh, to be talked about. Uh, Pre-pandemic levels, I mean, the good news again here for us in India is that the international student mobility to US has not only returned to pre-pandemic levels, but it has almost increased by 19%. 19% more students are going and choosing US as a higher education destination. Again, good news for us who are working in this space here. Uh, so where are these students from India? I mean, what is the breakup of the kind of programs that they are going to? Well, India has always been a graduate market for US higher education institutions. So if you see the breakup, graduate students form almost half the population of international students, outbound international students from India to US. Undergraduate students form about 16%, so roughly around 27,500 odd students go for undergraduate programs, which forms about 16% of the student body. Uh, from my conversations with the leaders in higher education in US top institutions, I believe this is a number that the US institutions want to improve on, and they want more and more undergraduate students to be coming also to US. Uh, which is a very noble task, and I completely support that. Why is it that they want more and more undergraduate students also choosing US? Is also because of the breakup of students coming from China. Now, if you see China, the the breakup between undergraduate and graduate is almost 50-50%. Almost 100,000 students go for undergraduate programs, and approximately 120,000 students go for graduate programs for China. So the growth potential for Indian students choosing undergraduate programs is immense, especially when you see the undergraduate market in China is decreasing for US institutions year on year. And has been a 12% or almost 13% decline in number of undergraduate students coming from China. That's an area that definitely I'm excited about, increasing the number of undergraduate students in US higher education institutions from India. Oh, which are the top institutions which host these students from all over the world? I mean, no brownie points for guessing. The East Coast and the West Coast institutions have been the natural choice for international students for many, many years. So if you see the top three destinations for international students, New York University, Northeastern University, Boston, and Columbia University, all three of them on the East Coast. And if you go further down the list, you will see institutions from West Coast with a few exceptions. Majorly, it's a competition between East Coast universities and West Coast universities. And if you see the geographical breakup, you will find out that uh, uh, almost 1 in 4 international students study at an institution either in California or New York. Great numbers and great institutions too. And what are they studying? The institutions that attract these students will definitely be attracting them for certain key programs. And if you see the breakup, the top 3 choices for coming to US and studying are as follows: maths and computer science, engineering, business and management. I think this is roughly the breakup that when I go to hundreds of schools across India, this is what I also find, that most of the students who are interested in international education come from these 3 backgrounds, and these numbers reflect my personal experiences of talking to these students. Perfect. Now you know that's about it. This is what you should know about the Open Doors report. I strongly encourage you to go ahead and have a look at the detailed numbers and detailed reports on their website. But even if you're not able to do that, this sums up nicely what you should be knowing about the Open Doors report that came out yesterday. Thank you so much for listening. Please do subscribe, like, and share my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. My Twitter ID is @Ankur Vohra. Thank you so much. Namaskar.